Yo, it's Dan. Welcome to my video on sidechaining in FL Studio. I realized that there's some echo on my voice and I can't get rid of it right now, so just bear with me, I'll talk slow. Um, Let me go ahead and delete this so I can start this again from scratch now. The only things that exist in this project are places on the playlist for different elements of the song and places in the mixer. That's all I've put. I've done no routing, nothing. It's just the elements of the song on the playlist and on the mixer. I've deleted the routing to record this video. So to start from scratch with the routing, if you already have your drums picked, so you already have your drum samples you're using for your song, you're going to go clone your kick, you're going to rename it Ghost, make it blue, and let's bring it to, what's our ghost channel? Channel 10. And so on channel 10, on the ghost channel, we're going to add a fruity peak controller, and we're going to turn the volume up because that's how much it ducks to the kick or snare, wherever you place the ghost. And we're going to close that. Now we have a ghost kick. Oh, wait. Turn on the mute as well. That's the most important part. The mute is what actually makes it a ghost. So now whenever you play this ghost kick, you can't hear the actual kick itself. It's just theoretically and representatively there in the same shape as your other kick. So you'd place that behind your kicks and snares to get like the action where you want it. That creates the automation, the shape of it to dip. So now the main thing is, if you have your synth, you have your leads, you have your whatever, you need them all to go through the same channel so that channel can be affected by the sidechain before it goes to the master. So of course, yes, the bus is routing to the master, but the synth route to the bus only, route to the bus only, route to the bus only, route to the bus only. Now all four of these elements, or whatever other elements you choose to sidechain, go through this before they get to the master. Now it's still not sidechained because we haven't linked the bus to the controller yet. So we click the bus, you right click the volume knob, link to controller, peak controller peak, inverted, and you do 0.8 because 1 is 125% in FL and you just want 100%. So 0.8 gives you 100%. Accept. Now when you do the ghost kick, you can see in the mixer that your whole bus ducks down. So you can affect the shape of that based on using the out of the sample itself in the ghost kick, as well as, you know, the different things over here in the peak controller peak to give you an accurate representation and shape of whatever you're trying to duck. Of course, you can also do this with the snare to get the same shape as it, but usually people just use a kick because they want it to maintain consistency throughout the whole song. But again, you can definitely use it to the shape of the snare separately as well, where you would clone this, make a ghost of it, and then only do it on the snare. But, so now, your kicks and your snares, oh, my audio driver. Now your kicks and your snares are being ducked to. So whenever you have your synth, it's playing through this bus and it's jumping down in volume just so slightly that it's giving it a proper sidechain, giving more room to your kicks, more room to your snares, and it's not causing issues as far as, you know, mix peaking because the kick is hitting at the same time as the synth, where it causes this huge signal to come through that doesn't really represent the way it sounds. You know, this is avoiding that. This is what true sidechaining is, through volume automation and dipping, not really through compression at all. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope this really helps.